Okay, my Judy's. Well, I can't play this on YouTube because they're gonna flag my shit. I was gonna try to play. We're gonna have to play something else because YouTube ain't gonna let me have this. Okay, we need to go find the lo-fi beats like I be doing. Okay. And I'm gonna continue to just talk over the music because if the music get too loud, they really gonna flag this video and it's not gonna get what it's supposed to get. Okay. Hello, my fam on YouTube. How y'all doing? Welcome in. And of course, me and my Judies, we've been getting, together on TikTok already. So again, if you're not already following me on TikTok, make sure to go do that at Mo Online. I'm at Mo Online on all socials. The girls, they show up on TikTok and we chit chat all of that good stuff, right? But we're getting ready to do the collective reading. Let's get into it. So find yourself in a relaxed position, take some deep meditative breaths, and ask your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. Mm-hmm. To protect you and to assist us in delivering these messages to us. Yes, please. Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. I'll call you into my space to assist me with this reading. My intention is to align people with transformation, healing, joy, and the most authentic versions of themselves. So, any information or guidance you have for this collective reading, I'll be here to deliver. Of course, we love you and appreciate you as always. And are here to work with you, right? I did go to the Beyonce concert last night and I found that there was some very lovely transformational energy there. I did set the intention that any energies that are going to help the collective that we're dealing with right now, that I'm able, to energize and to bring forth to the people watching this reading. Yes. Yes. But yeah, I'll just continue to shuffle. Please give us the wisdom and discernment to know what is meant for us, what is not, what action plans need to be dealt with and handled. What needs to be left behind. As always, if it don't apply, let it fly. Don't try to make anything force or don't force anything. And take these messages and these insights in conjunction with, your own divine guidance, your own ancestral spirit guides and angels. Yes, my loves. For my good Judies on TikTok, can we maybe get to like 3,000 likes, maybe 3,500? Just depending on how you feeling. Share the live session with a friend or two as we getting set up, and I finish my initial shuffle. And then we're getting right into it. So we have 2 groups today. We're already tapping into 2 groups. Can y'all hear the music? Hey, Victoria. How you doing, my love? I gotcha. Who is Pennywise? Pennywise, are you staying for the collective? It says Pennywise is going to lose their subscription benefit soon. I'd love to hear that, Victoria. Pennywise, if you are going to lose your subscription benefits, I would prefer that you go over to my Patreon. And this is for everybody watching on Patreon. You can get access to an exclusive, weekly reading form. You get access to 1 free mini reading a week. And usually on TikTok, you have to catch me on live to get access to that reading. But if you don't catch me on live, you miss out. But if you subscribe to Patreon, you can get a message via email. You get a video message. You can get it whenever you need it, okay? Okay, she said she want to be a legal Judy, okay? Yes. I like that term, a legal Judy. But yes, the cheapest tier is $6 on Patreon, and the most expensive is $18. The $12 in the middle, it'll get you a bunch of benefits. Oh, but thank you for subscribing. Shaterika. I appreciate you, my love. But yeah, let's get into it. Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. Okay, so y'all just ready to go. Okay, they're just waiting on me. What's the first message that we have for the collective? What is it that we would like this collective to know? Please and thank you. Shaterica did, but that is all right, Ashlyn. Okay, I'm not going to turn down a subscription. Subscribe wherever you would like. Okay, what information or insights? I'm hearing the word leaving. I'm hearing people like leaving. There are people leaving. Page of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, both in reverse. There's like the word, I feel like this one. I think this is it. I think it was, no, here it is. It was this one. Yeah, it was like, I keep hearing the word leaving. Who is that? Who is that by? I'm leaving. Never going back again. Me, friends. Gonna make you cry. G Fly, I'm leaving. Y'all know who that song is by? I know I just butchered the lyrics. I feel like it's Jesse McCartney or something like that. But this Page of Wands and this like Three of Pentacles in reverse, this feels like us like leaving a group of people. I'm hearing the word community. It's not just a group of people, it's specifically a community, right? That Four of Wands Hierophant that was specifically a part of our home, you know what I mean? A part of our safe space. There was a lot of fun and joy here, right? But we're looking to be more disciplined. We want help. The thing is, we want help. This Hierophant feels like we want help and we want assistance. And this old community, this old group of people, they're just like no longer able to help us. Hey Harry, how you doing, my love? Okay, she flaunting that Judy flag. Right? Yes. And that's the thing. Okay, so Eight of Cups in reverse. This Eight of Cups feels like, yeah, okay, so Victoria know what I was talking about. Thank you. That message was gonna resonate with somebody. But this Eight of Cups was like going back and forth. I was on time. I was on time to the concert. I can guarantee you that, honey, because I wasn't gonna miss a second. Okay. But the concert was lovely. The concert was lovely, Harry. Thank you for asking. But this Eight of Cups in reverse feels like a lot of back and forth. It feels like a lot of back and forth between this community. What is it? It's like there's like a back and forth between this community, but it's like us like not making up our minds, right? Because this Empress card that we have after it, it's like this is what we're attracting, what we're absorbing. I'm hearing what is it that we're consuming and absorbing that is supposed to feed us, right? And it's not just on the surface level. It's not just on the surface level. High Priestess in reverse. These are the things that we cannot see. This is like lunar energy, truth birth. This is our soul. This is our spirits. How is this people? How are these people? How is this community? How are these resources, the events, this place, this job, this school, this work feeding our soul? What is it that we're internally absorbing, whether we're conscious of it or not? Right. And with the Hangman here, the divine is saying that in order to really see and have clarity about it, we need to meditate. I'm hearing journaling. Some of us need to journal. Some of us need to meditate. Some of us need to do a number of other things. Hey, Priscilla, the concert was lovely. It was amazing. You know, it was excellent. We love Beyonce over here. Right? But some people, I'm hearing right now, some people like, this reading is for everybody. This one specifically. We do have another message coming, but the divine is saying that this message is for everybody. And if you don't resonate with this, then like you may need to like meditate or journal or to really, really like realize what it is you're absorbing from other people and from the resources. Hierophant is even also saying maybe like the media, right? Maybe the media, maybe the powers that be, maybe the news, maybe television, maybe music, right? There's like this dominant culture, right? And then there's back and forth between where we want to go and where we want to end up. But it feels like, again, we want help, we want assistance, but the people that are supposed to help us and assist us, they're not being truthful or honest. They're not trying to keep us in alignment with the highest versions of ourselves and raise the vibration of the planet, right? it kind of feels self-servicing, right? What is this? This Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Again, we have it in our minds that we want to grow, that we want to develop, that we want to learn, that we want to love, that we want the best that life has to offer. But again, there are these low quality foods, resources, messages, images, words, communications, jobs, you fill in the blank, you know what I mean, that is keeping us from receiving and absorbing and attracting the things that we truly like need and desire. Right, my loves? And the divine is saying that the divine sees us working on it, but it's just hard to like shift out what is meant for us and what is not meant for us when there's just so many things. There's just so many things. There are just so many things that are presented in front of us to get in our way. Right, my loves? There are just so many things. Right? Again, Hangman, meditating. I'm hearing Kundalini awakening, if that resonates. You know what I mean? Journaling, getting still, getting alone, maybe even sitting under a tree. Right? This card, this Hangman is on a tree. Right? Doing all that can help you. Please get in focus. There we go. Okay. Again, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups in the world in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Again, distractions, illusions, dishonesty, I'm hearing. What other messages do we have for this? For this first message, please and thank you. If y'all are feeling the message, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. If it's hitting the way it's supposed to hit, double tap the screen or drop an emoji. What else is it that we have for this? Please and thank you. I just want to share something. I spoke about this on TikTok in one of my recent videos, but one of the lasting like quotes that Beyonce posted, and what is this? 10 of Wands in reverse. Again, we are carrying a lot, and then so many things are coming through just with that. I was going to say, there is a quote on the screen in the visuals that said, if you control the media, you control the mind. Jim Morrison, right? And this 10 of Wands in reverse, it feels like we are being bombarded with information. Some of the information is true. Some of the information is false. Some of the information toes the line. You know what I mean? But there are so many options. There's so much information that we're absorbing that it's hard to tell, that it is hard to identify where it is that we want to go and where it is that we want to end up. Chariot card. Chariot card in reverse. And this is so funny. I've never really noticed this. There's a sun. There's a sun in the middle of this, right? But in reverse, it still looks like it's upright. Like it doesn't because there's a face on it, you know, but the sun, like, you know, there's no up, there's no down. It's just a big floating like orb in the sky, right? Not sure what that came through. There are stars on this tapestry on the back. There's the back. So we need to study astrology. I might have to start reading astrology charts for the girls, right? Because I'm kind of getting that the stars, that the planets, because we have the Chariot card in reverse, the Chariot card in reverse, the imagery of the Chariot card in reverse and the meaning and the vibration of it. When we see the Chariot card in reverse, usually with the Chariot card upright, we have the reins of the two sphinxes in our hands and we have the vision of where it is that we want to go. But the Chariot card in reverse, girl, we don't know where we're going. And we have to give our power, you know what I mean, our sense of control up to the divine, right? Up to the Most High. Ace of Cups, so that we can receive something new, so that we can receive something different, right? And the classic Rider-Waite, the Ace of Cups, and even on this card, you know what I mean? It's always presented on a hand, on a silver platter. Temperance card. And by working with the stars, you know what I mean? And the moon card in reverse in the shadow realm, We are going to be presented with a new opportunity, with a new way of operating. But in order to actually receive that, we have to cut things off. Justice card in reverse. Justice card in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. It's time to do this. It is time to do this. Wheel of Fortune. Underneath the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Five of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles, followed by the Death card in reverse. It just keeps going on and on and on. Right? What was it? Five of Cups. There's his loss. There is grief. This is sorrow. These are things that we don't necessarily want to distance ourselves from. You know what I mean? But by clearing away this energy, there are things competing for our time, for our energy, for our attention that are clouding our judgment, right? They're clouding our judgment and they're keeping us from our purpose. They're keeping us from the things that we want to work on. And they're saying that all the information that we're being presented with, all the abundance of information that can sometimes feel overwhelming or even entertaining. It's not to say that everything that we're consuming is necessarily bad. You know what I mean? But when you're scrolling all day long and laughing and he and kikiing and whatnot, not to say that those are bad things, but when you do it all day long, in substitution of, again, working on your purpose and doing the hard work, staying focused, working on the things that you know that are going to bring you fulfillment and abundance and make you feel healthy. The word healthy is coming through. So this could be working out, eating healthy foods. I'm hearing growing gardens. You know what I mean? If y'all have a garden around you, if you've been thinking about growing plants, again, just like there's like this freshness. The word fresh keeps coming through. Like it's a fresh perspective and this new fresh feeling. But there's like they're showing me, what is this? Like sugar snap peas or edamame when you snap them, or even like celery. And then there's like water that springs into the air and it's really fresh and crisp and crunchy and healthy. The divine is saying that they want us to have a life that, truth burp, that imitates that reflects that freshness of the planet and the earth and fresh food, right? But again, to actually identify and again, alignment with and work with and meditate in that energy, there are things that we have to let go of. Death card in reverse. Yeah. What else? Do we have an action plan for this group? Do we have an action plan for this group? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Is there anything else that they need to know? The divine is saying that's about it, but the divine senses that y'all want more information, so ask and you shall receive, as it were. What else? What else can we do for them? I think we just have 5 cards. Strength card. You have the strength. You have the strength to move on, but you have to believe that you have the strength, right? If you believe that there's nothing else to look forward to, and they're also like, I call this the card of immigration, right? But it also kind of feels like the 6 of Wands, 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. But it feels like the 6 of Swords is about just leaving one territory and moving on to something else that we don't know, and moving and venturing off into the unknown can sometimes be scary. But again, this like the way they're presenting the 6 of Swords to me feels really, 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 really exciting. They're saying that there is more out there. There is more than what you have. There is more than what you have already experienced. There is more than what you have already seen. You know what I mean? But it's about like getting comfortable with uncomfort or discomfort, getting comfortable with discomfort, getting comfortable with the idea that in order to experience more of life and to experience that freshness and abundance and that joy and that morning dew, that really crisp water, there's like a spritz. There's like a spritz. You know what I mean? It's like misty. In order to, if that resonates, let it resonate. In order to experience more of that, you have got to venture into the unknown. And you have to seek out the information and the ideas that will align you with that and dictate and decide. right? With the new ideas. There's just new stories and new narratives to craft, right? This King of Cups in reverse feels very moody. This King of Cups in reverse is, I don't want to do that, but I like what I have. The world is hard enough. You know what I mean? Why would I put myself through more discomfort? I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? It's moody, and the divine is saying that the moodiness to a certain extent is fair, but again, you have to ask yourself, do you want more or do you want what you already have? And the truth of the matter is we were sent here to experience more, to experience an abundance of, to experience a overflow of. Right, my loves? Every day is a new day. Every day is a new opportunity to experience something new, something different, something fantastic, to learn something new. And even if it's just new tedium or new monotony, it's still new. So to rob yourself of new experiences is really just unfair to yourself. Right, my loves? Right now, it's more two things. Again, it's about the desire to experience something new and believing that you can accomplish it. Because there are certain people in the room right now, there are certain people listening to this with the strength card in reverse that do not believe that they can do it. If you take nothing away from this, believe that you can accomplish anything that you believe you can do. Whether you can believe you can do it or not is the truth. So what do you want to believe in? Right? Once you believe, Three of Wands, again, once you believe Three of Wands, you will see it come in. Just with patience, and they're showing me that Eight of Pentacles again. Focused work. Yes, my loves, I'm going to get this group an Oracle card before we move on to the second. Yes, shout out to Donna. If that first message resonated at all, let me know how you're feeling with an emoji. I'll now be working from the Lightworker Oracle Guidebook. Hey, Britt, how you doing, girl? Somebody needs to move around furniture in their room. Child, no comment. I'm doing good. I saw Beyonce yesterday. I'll have to find a way. These aren't really like shuffle friendly. Well, they shuffle well. They don't like the jumper process is a little difficult. So I'm just going to do one of these. What is this? What do we have? We have spiritual service, and there's another card they want me to look at. They want me to look at this one. Okay, so we have 3 twos. We have 20, 21, and 28. We have life path, spiritual service, and Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. I'm going to read. I'm going to show all 3 of them to you. Meg, I'm not about to play with you, girl. I'm not about to play with you. This one is beautiful. So if this resonates, I'm gonna let that one down. But the first one I'm gonna read is 28. Ooh, these is kind of long, girl. It's gonna give reading rainbow. Ooh, them children be putting y'all through it. Them children be putting y'all through it just on the clean sheets. I'm so sorry to hear that, Meg. This is a lot, but I'm gonna read it all. Part of your divine purpose is to develop the power of your mind and to use it for healing purposes. If you change your mind, you can change your world. What were we just talking about? Guidance and healing inspiration can come to you daily. Again, eight of Pentacles. Helping improve your own life and the lives of others. Healing and opening the mind to new realities and possibilities are the gifts of Ascended Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. The mind of a light worker needs spiritual light, information, understanding, and wisdom, in the same way that human bodies need food, water, and clean air. The hunger for wisdom can push you to seek knowledge, and this can be a healthy impulse. However, if you love knowledge so much that you keep seeking without taking time to digest, integrate, and apply what you have learned, you may end up confused or mentally exhausted. If you are forgetful, stressed, mentally fatigued, or plotting when you are usually bright, you need some mental time out. The mind rarely rests except through meditation, and even then, rest is not guaranteed. Resting the mind can be a tricky thing for intellectually oriented or highly creative people. Learning to switch off mentally will help you remember and apply what you are learning so that you grow not only in knowledge, but also in wisdom. You have been absorbing a lot of new information. You may feel you have so many tasks to do that you don't know where to start, or that if you stop to rest, you will never get through it all. This is causing you mental stress, which is diminishing your productivity. It is time to slow down and to cleanse your mind with the assistance of Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. Sit down without the distraction of telephone, computer, mobile phone, music, television, or radio. Take a few moments of silence. Say the invocation below and then imagine, intend, visualize, or feel a fresh, pale energy wash through you. Focus on this for a second or two, and then just relax and enjoy the mental cleansing. You will recognize when you have sufficient mental rest because you shall feel a peace, sense of vibrancy, and inspiration. When you let go in this way, switching off and taking a step back, new approaches and ideas come to your mind. So work according to your own creative rhythms. You may find you work best in short, productive bursts punctuated by mental rest. If this is how you need to live for a time, honor that. Be kind to your mind. It can help you accomplish your divine journey. This oracle also comes with a message for you. If you are interested in healing that involves the mind, whether this be psychology, psychotherapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, hypnosis, NLP, philosophy, or a course of study, you are encouraged to explore it. If you feel inspired to work with your belief systems through affirmations or other techniques for mental reprogramming, such as guided relaxations and meditations, you are also encouraged to do this. Your mind is developed and powerful. You will work well with such techniques. And then this is an invocation for anybody who really resonates with this card. I call upon the healing grace of Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael, who love me unconditionally. May my own mind now gain rest, clearing, and refreshment. May I be assisted through unconditional love for mental healing and the development of my mind in service to my spiritual life purpose. Please help me let go mentally to allow for positive healing changes to happen. I ask for the grace I need to access all helpful knowledge, understanding, and wisdom necessary for me to fulfill my divine purpose. May my mind become peaceful, clear, and refreshed. May all beings be free from mental anguish through the grace and unconditional love of the divine. Through my own free will, so be it. Yes, friends, Ashe. Now there's another one for this group, and then we're going to move on to the second collective reading. Let me know if that resonated. I see Ashlyn said she was just telling her friend an hour ago that you were thinking about what? The mental practices, the psychotherapy. Hey, Shaterika. I can see the comments on YouTube. It took me a little minute because the girls don't really be on here, but I can see them. Thanks for popping in over here, my love. Spiritual service. This is the next one I'm going to read. Yes. And I was thinking about that as well. Excuse me, Truthbird Ashlyn. I was thinking about that as well. Honoring that your mind needs breaks when working. Because like sometimes I like to work and then like my guilt, I was going to say guilty pleasure. Maybe it's not a guilty pleasure. But when I'm working, I like to get all my work done in one sitting and I don't want to stop until it's done. But there always comes a time where, like, let me go take a 20-minute nap. You know what I mean? I just need a 30-minute nap. And then once I'm done with that 30-minute nap, I can go back. It's like I low-key need an hour. I need like a quick 20 to 30-minute power nap. And then I also need like something actually like relaxing to unwind. Whether that's just a couple of minutes of like playing a quick video game on my cell phone or taking a walk through nature and breathing some fresh air. But that freshness always feels like it really does help me, give me the energy to hop back into the work that I want to do. Okay, now spiritual service. Self doubt can be a habit that is hard to break. It can slow down your spiritual progress and the fulfillment of your life purpose. Ultimately, it won't stop you, but it can make your progress seem more challenging. It's easier to fulfill your purpose when you acknowledge your own goodness and talent and do what you love to the best of your ability. Realize that you are enough, that your work is good, and that you have something of value to offer. It is time to let go of it is time to let go of the fear of failure, concern about your ability, and your right to live happy and fulfilled life of success. The universe believes in you. Thank y'all for double tapping the screen. I appreciate it. You are being called to service beyond that which you have accomplished thus far. That is because you are ready, capable, and willing to step up to another level of spiritual responsibility and freedom. Your mind, however, may question your ability. You may be afraid, and this again is pulling me back to that strength card in reverse. You may be afraid that you cannot perform well enough, that you are not skilled or experienced enough, that you are not good as others, or that you do not have enough value to offer. These are nothing more than wounded beliefs about your self-worth. It is time to recognize this wounding and to not empower these beliefs as truths anymore. Be kind to your mind. It will be happier without such beliefs. You can free yourself from the pain they cause and become more realistic about your gifts and your potential. Now is the time for you to trust love more than your wounds. As you release these old beliefs, you create more space within you to receive impressions of how you can most joyfully serve the greater good. No longer hampered by undermining and draining beliefs and self-doubt, you will have more energy to act on your intuition and guidance. If at any time you find yourself blocked by fear or performance anxiety, it can be helpful to release these blocks by simply asking yourself, how could you best serve the greater good at this time? The answer to this question will never be to shrink back in fear. It will always be to choose belief over doubt. It will be to move ahead, to take the opportunity offered to you as a vote of confidence for the universe. This realization will bring you peace of mind so you can resume your progress and share what you have with the world. If you have been working hard, taking the opportunities that have come to you, and are still feeling as though you are not quite where you wish to be in terms of fulfilling your life purpose and divine destiny, you are now asked to acknowledge all that you have attained so far. Acknowledge all of the people you have assisted on your own special way, all of the positive influence of love that you have added to the collective human soul through your willingness to take your spiritual journey, open your heart, and to care about life on earth. Your spiritual service has been noticed by the spiritual worlds, and you will be empowered to serve increasingly in beautiful ways. Your service is already successful, and you will only increase in potency, power, and place. And then the invocation. Universe, I love you. How can I serve you? I accept love's protection and love's purpose in my heart, in my life. Love empowers and protects me, gives me purpose and passion, peace and play. I believe in love, I am love, and I believe in me. May the joy of helping others give me energy and courage to continue to serve and to grow spiritually. May all beings receive your love and be healed through your grace. May all those who want to serve be empowered through mercy, compassion, joy, and love to do so for the greatest good. Through my own free will, so be it. Yes, my loves. Okay, so that was the first message. Drop an emoji letting me know how you feel after that. You know what I mean? If there's anything that really hit you, and there's another group that we've got to tap into for this collective reading. Yes, my loves. Oh, let's get into it. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick sip of water. Yes. Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. What is it that we have next for tonight's collective reading? Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. What's up for this next group? Please and thank you. Okay, Three of Cups in reverse. Another three in reverse regarding like the people around us or the feelings. Okay, so Three of Cups in reverse, Four of Pentacles. So you might have like related to the first group, but this energy feels like a little more like dissatisfied. If I'm being honest, it feels a little more powerful. With the Three of Cups in reverse, followed by the Four of Pentacles, Emperor card in reverse, Five of Wands, 3, 4, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5 may be important. It seems like I'm like irritated now. Just because like the energy is irritating. You're like holding on to. There's a lot of things. So like you're holding on to, don't shoot the messenger, but you're holding on to. Okay, you're holding on to like slow down. You could be holding on to people that actually irritate you. And they like these people, like they break your boundaries or they refuse to acknowledge your boundaries. So you're kind of in conflict with these people all the time. And you're just holding on to these people. Why you're holding on to these people, I don't know. Excuse me, truth bird. The other group of people here, it's not that you're necessarily holding on to those people, but you're holding on to the feelings, right? And because like you have a argument or like a little tussle with somebody earlier on in the day, and you hold on to the feelings. What is it? The four laws, the four agreements. The four agreements came through, and I think the agreement. I haven't read the book, but I've heard a lot about it. I think one of the agreements is like don't take things personally. Somebody needs to hear that. But somebody's being like irritated by things that other people are doing, and then because they're like holding on to the way that those people make them feel, it's pulling them away from the things that they actually want to do and engage in, because you're going throughout the rest of your day engaged, like irritated. I'm sorry. Right? What else? And this is so funny. Again, I feel like the energy, this energy does kind of relate to like the first group, but it's just coming through like way differently. You know what I mean? Where like the last group had to like the last group may have a bit of like imposter syndrome or like limiting self-beliefs, or they just had to like really restructure how it is that they're going to accomplish things. It's that this group wants to be successful. This group is ready to work. This group is ready to be focused. This group is ready to get things done, but it's like a lack of emotional mastery, right? There's a lack of emotional mastery, which is keeping you from staying on track. Because it's in your journal, it's in your agenda. You done made the to-do list. You're going to do it at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, whatever. You already got all that stuff in place. But again, it's these little things that are coming into your day and like throwing you off track. And then it just kind of, and they're saying that it happens so often that you lose so many days to the BS that other people are doing. Yeah, my loves. So for this group, you really gotta identify. They're saying you need to stop being surprised that people are coming through and irritating you. Because people can be irritating, people can be annoying. You know what I mean? Because everybody has their own journey. Everybody's going through something. Everybody has their own trauma. Everybody has their own drama. Everybody has their own issues that they're working through throughout the day. But again, there's just like this group, y'all are allowing other people's BS to influence you and to throw you off of the thing that's going to align you with your purpose. Right? You're letting other people's BS turn you into a BS person. What is it? What are they saying? What are they saying? It's like, there's a saying, I don't know what it is. I feel like it's not popping into my mind because I'm just in a different realm right now. It's not birds of a feather flock together. It's not what it is. But again, just like what I'm saying is like somebody comes in bickering and being irritating and annoying in your ear, and then you absorb their energy, and then you spend the rest of your day bickering and being irritated about the day. Somebody immature comes your way, and now you become immature. You got to stop doing that. Yeah. Yes, you can. If you'd like a personal reading, please send 10, 15, or $20 over to my Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. I can get to that as soon as I'm done with this collective, but all those links can be found in my bio. 8 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Swords in reverse, Moon card. Right? There's worry about the unknown, but this just feels like the same thing. This feels like the same thing. Right? We've really got to change up. For anybody listening to this, I would say carry some black tourmaline. For planet, it's the same. It depends on how in-depth of a reading you want. If you just want an action plan, just send $10. If you want me to use like oracle cards, send 15. If you want oracle cards and words of affirmation, send 20. Right? 9 of Swords in reverse, there's really nothing for you to worry about, but you got to have clear perception and you've got to protect your energy. Again, if you're resonating with this pile, I highly recommend getting a black tourmaline or maybe even like a selenite. They're saying selenite or clear quartz. They're saying like, excuse me, truth burp. I feel like there's something else you can get. Cause like if you're gonna get the clear quartz, they want you to program it for clear perception. You need clear perception about the things that you're seeing and the things that you're encountering. Because if you can program it really well, if you can program it, I have a YouTube video about how to program crystals if you haven't seen it. But when people start throwing energy your way, if you have clear perception, you can clock it. Oh, they're irritated. They have limiting self-beliefs. They have a lack of confidence. Oh, they're insecure, whoop-de-whoop-bop-de-wop, before it even has the ability to really reach you. And that's going to do wonders for you. Star card. That's just a different type of protection. That's just a different type of protection, my loves. Yeah. What else is it that we have for this group? Please and thank you. Yeah, that perception bit it's invaluable. It is invaluable. Somebody here may be like a cosmic mirror. A cosmic mirror is essentially just like you being yourself kind of like irritates other people. How do I explain that a little more eloquently? It's like when you are living in your truth and your honor and you're living in a healed version of yourself, sometimes living in your truth and the most authentic expression of yourself can irritate other people. And maybe the word is trigger. You can trigger other people who haven't done the work that you've done. And it kind of makes them feel like less than, right? These are what we call like cosmic mirrors, right? You can make other people feel less than, not intentionally. It's literally just like your vibration, the energy that you emit, your essence. You know what I mean? You're a cosmic mirror because you are literally meant to show other people how they too can be living, but other people can see you and be inspired by you, or they can see you and be triggered by you and feel less than, and then throw like negative energy your way. Right? And the divine is saying having a clear perception about that, 5 of Swords, about the negativity and the conflict, and then Girl, y'all didn't see this candle, but this candle just started like puffing like black smoke. You know what I mean? You got to clear that stuff away. There she go again. Right? Star card in reverse, Page of Pentacles. Again, it's just like they're saying that you're thinking about it. Like, again, going back to the 4 agreements, I don't know if anybody has read it. If you know the name of the author, please drop that in the comment section. But I do know that one of the agreements is don't take things personally. Because you're kind of investing in that, like, because it kind of feels like, people are so annoying. People are so irritating. Everybody's out to get me. And all this other BS. That's what it's just like BS. No tea, no shade. And you're putting time and energy and attention there. And then Empress card in reverse. And then you start attracting these like negative opportunities that you don't really want to attract, but because it's your perception. Because you can't see that like everybody's going through their own journey and everybody's having their own experiences and just having a hard go at life. Right, my love? And then 10 of Swords, you know what I mean? Again, stop taking that stuff like spiritually. The divine wants you to put it into the cycle and this way of thinking. 8 of Cups, 7 of Swords, they want you to go back and again identify your own flaws and mistakes and the things that you're going through and experiencing, right? The things that you may be overlooking, right? Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. That feels really solid. If that resonated, please drop an emoji for me. And now I'm going to go on and get a Oracle card. Yeah, and again, this will be my last Oracle card before we move into the personal readings. Do any of my good Judies want a mini reading? And if anybody wants an in-depth reading with the action plan, please let me know. Again, you can do that by sending $10, $15, or $20 over to my Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. Ooh, that water is good. So no ancestral spirit guides and angels. Let's get an Oracle card for this last group. They actually want me to get y'all 3 more cards. Okay, so the last thing I'm getting, I'm not even hearing this, right? I mean, I am hearing this, but I'm not even necessarily reading these cards. I'm not necessarily seeing the cards, I'm just hearing it. You have the 3 of Swords in reverse, followed by the Page of Cups. This is about wisdom, and they're saying really just develop compassion for other people, right? The missing thing is kind of like compassion for the people around you. Yes, the other people around you are irritating as F. Yes, the other people are getting on your nerves. But the kind of scale or the 2 ways to take it is these people are getting on my nerves, and then I'm going to walk around angry and bitter and irritated. Or these people are getting on my nerves. I'm just going to offer them love and grace and going about my day and living my highest and greatest good. Excuse me, truth bird. Right? What's it going to be? Because again, everybody has their own issues. Everybody has their own things that they're working through. And you don't want to burn up all your energy, all your passion. And anger and passion are really good things. So maybe in the beginning, like I was saying with that Emperor card in reverse, you do want to set up some boundaries or some ways to like protect yourself energetically and just avoid those people so that you can stay focused and in alignment with the things that you actually want to accomplish. And your passionate and engaging energy is actually spent on the things you want to work on and not just like venting about people that are irritating you, right? The divine does not want you to burn all that good energy up because it's good energy. And your passion is what gives you access to anger. And this flame is bright as hell right now, right? Your passion is also what gives you access to anger, but it's the same energy and we're only allotted so much in the day, right? So what is it? We have ambush. Let me flip it so y'all can read it. Y'all ain't read none of the other ones, y'all. But you have ambush fear with your ferocious dream. Ambush fear with your ferocious dream. And this is on 51. Okay. Essential meaning: a time to be courageous, standing up to fear for being big, standing up to fear for the big sacred win, a great time to take a risk, your dream being within reach. The self-care message: feeling stuck, fear of moving ahead, feeling controlled by fear or uncertainty, a time to release negative thought patterns, a time to be realistic about risk tolerance, remembering that without small risk, there is no growth, learning to welcome risk as a teacher. Your fear is an indicator that you are brave enough to challenge the status quo. It is normal to experience fear on the road to success. Every successful creator on the planet has a myriad of moments when they were worried that their idea may not work. Learn to manage your self doubt and do it anyway. Tell fear to move out of the way and to know that your prosperity will come when you are courageous enough to follow your own light, down your own path. Innovation always coexists with vulnerability, so allow them to live inside your dream together. You won't have all the answers, but remember, most of the time, the unknown is not nearly as terrible as you could imagine it to be. Sometimes your big fear will actually be as tiny as a field mouse that blocks the elephant's path. Like a gentle giant, use your great power, presence, inspiration, and regal fierceness to stand up and do it anyway. Find your bravery and go for it. Your dream is always worth it. And then the journaling or meditation prompts are: fear is a nasty naysayer. How can you respond when it screams mean girl insults like, I'm not good enough, I'm not ready, I look like shit, why would they listen to me, what if I fail? How often do you move ahead in spite of fear? How are you making sure that the desire to reach your dream is infinitely bigger than the fear you may have of taking risk? Yes, my love, I'm sorry. That's just my computer 5151 on my clock. Again, that was 51. So like 515, 15s and 51s. Again, new portals, new opportunities for challenges are really big for this group. It was so funny that like, that sound went off on YouTube when it had like 51 minutes and 51 seconds. Yes, my loves. But that's all I have for the collective reading. Again, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I know this one was a little long, okay, but it'll be on YouTube. There was a lot of reading here. But yeah, this is always a pleasure, a delight, and anybody who received these messages, I really hope that you got what you need out of it. Yes, my loves. Okay, that's all I have for you. Please thank your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. And until next time, this is XLMO. I'm heading out on YouTube. I'll see y'all later. Holla. Let me know what resonates down in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe because I always do collective readings Tuesday nights. Yes. Moving right along, you think